Everything you do can't be a masterpiece. Sometimes you're going to make a dud. Unfortunately, you might burn that cake. You might miss that one note in a song you're trying to play. You might even make that one accidental brushstroke in an otherwise fine painting. Or hell, you could even add dumbass RNG elements to a game that's been in early alpha for 10 fucking years now, screwing the whole damn game up. Let's talk about 7 Days to Die. So I'm not going to be a dickhead and just automatically assume that everybody knows what the hell 7 Days to Die is. So here's an explanation. 7 Days to Die is a survival horror game with a horde mechanic. And that horde mechanic is referred to in the game as the Blood Moon. But in the game settings, you can change the Blood Moon to happen every day or every week or every 2 weeks or even once a month. Not IRL days, just in-game days. And those typically last like 60 minutes. Although now that I'm saying that out loud, that is still a really long time. Wait, is this a pausing inside of a pause? What the fuck? Okay, let's continue with the explanation before this gets too fucking meta. So once you've chosen your settings and loaded the world, the next best thing for you to start doing would be to finish the opening quest, which essentially is a tutorial. Punch some grass, craft a bed, place the bed, but pick that thing right back up because having an outside spawn point doesn't really sound like the smartest of ideas. So you're gonna keep punching grass, picking up items, and then crafting those items into whatever the fuck this thing tells you to craft them into. Until you get to this quest right here, locate trader. Now, if you're experienced in this game, you can skip this and try to find the trader on your own, but I personally wouldn't advise that because every world is procedurally generated. And even with the smallest world generation size, these maps can be fucking gigantic. And you can end up getting really unlucky and spawn in a completely different biome than the trader. At least with this thing, you have a general idea of where to go. Because where you spawn in could very well be 3 miles away from your nearest trader. And I say miles because we speak in American over here. Now you might be saying, oh great, wise and above average height LilSauceLegend, for what purpose do you seek this trader? And to that I say, number 1, why the fuck are you talking like that? And number 2, it is quite elementary, my dear Watson. We are looking for the trader to gain experience. If you were paying attention to the bottom right corner earlier, you would have noticed that we were gaining experience points while we were doing all of those mini quests. And we're gonna need all the experience points that we can get because our first priority on day 1 should be leveling up as much as possible so we can get as many skill points as possible. And finding the trader makes leveling up way easier. Because finding the trader not only gives you access to all the items that he has available for sale, but you also get access to all the quests that he has available for you to do. And these quests can give you dukes, which is this game's form of currency, other miscellaneous rewards that he gives you. Sometimes it's books, sometimes it's ammo, sometimes it's a tool. It's completely fucking random. And the one thing I've been drawing your attention back to for the past 30 seconds now because it's like I'm trying to build to a point, experience points. Experience points. Why the fuck do you keep mentioning these shits? Oh, that's extremely simple. I'm just drawing attention to experience points and leveling because it's related to one of the major changes that caused me to hate the Alpha 21 update and is alone one of the main reasons why I won't play any version of 7 Days to Die beyond Alpha 20.1, no matter what they add to the game out of sheer fucking principle. Jesus Christ, what the fuck did they do? I'll tell you exactly what they did once I finish this vaguely disguised beginner's tutorial. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, the trader. So I know you're asking yourself, why the hell wasn't the video finished? I actually was working on that video since Alpha 21 dropped, realistically. And I know you're asking, well, why has it taken you this long to finish the damn video? Well, the main reason is because my hardware literally won't let me. I'm running on an i5 processor with a 2070 Super, which realistically aren't bad components, but the system chugs a lot. Actually, I'm gonna show you something real quick. Take a second and listen real close. Yeah, that's this fat fuck trying to breathe. Now don't worry, this isn't an e-begging video. At the age of 23, I got 2 jobs. It's just the fact that the hardware that I'm working with won't allow me to finish it. Hell, I even have the script for this 7 Days to Die video written out already. And to get even more specific so you know exactly what I'm dealing with, I work with Premiere Pro. The video playback literally won't play. This happens to any video that I make when it gets over a minute and 30 seconds. If it has advanced level editing like you just saw. That wasn't even fucking advanced though. So why am I telling you all this? It's due to the fact that I have to delete some files on my computer and I don't want this just to be lost to eternity forever. I want to share with you guys what I want to do. And at some point, I will come back to make this video. Even if I'm 87, I'll still come back and record the rest of this shit. Hell, I think I might even come back as a ghost and do this shit.